Yo folks, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be covering the free jewels, the Edo Kukas, the Shogun events, Break 13-4, Luna Towers, the Priconne Grandmasters, not to mention the April Fool's joke that's currently occurring. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Go into your presents box right here, and then you will see in your history a free 150 jewels from the past. In case you're wondering, what is that from? If you go into the notices right here and you scroll a little bit down, you'll see the 200k follower event that's occurring from March 28th through April 7th. So if you're logging in, you'll be getting a 1500 jewel total. But let's go ahead and jump into other things, and that's going to be the fact that Edo Kuka is around the corner. Just note, this is a better version of Kuka. She is going to be highly viable, and she is also coming with a Princess Scholar double 3-star rates. Holy crap, can I talk? April 5th through April 12th, that's going to be very nice. Bring Christina and Mumi, and just note, she is a permanent unit. While I can recommend for folks to pull for her, it's mostly for newer players. It's not for budget people or people who are trying to essentially, elongate their jewels. If you don't have that many jewels, I don't recommend pulling on this Princess Gala. Even though Edo Kuka is going to be prime time, she's going to be absolutely phenomenal for your magic units. In fact, I would say she's like one of the best units in the game, especially for those, who are highly competitive in clan battle. She's easy recommendations. But the thing is she's not actually that necessary for you to complete content, but she is going to be essentially the best magical tank within the game. But she is also permanent, and she'll be getting a hard mode. So in the end, it's up to you. I don't know if I'm going to be doing pulls or not. My thing is, we'll do the should you pulls a little bit later, but she is going to be a viable unit, not absolutely necessary for a majority of folks. Save until Summer Saren. There is going to be future banners. There will be a Princess Gala featuring her a little bit later, or she's going to be in it. But yeah, this is going to be the best time to get her. So in case you want her, go for it. Double 3-star rates, never a wrong time frame. April 5th through April 12th. Just in case you guys want to know the dates. All right. Hopefully I said 12th right. Focus Gacha is also going to be occurring for her single-handedly April 12th through April 18th. Just know it's not going to be double rates, but she is going to be the only on rate or featured character. So maybe you'll have an easier time getting her here. Honestly, you should just pull for the Princess Gala in case you decide to pull for whichever reason. She's also a wonderful waifu, so I don't blame you. We also have the Land Assault Cup that's going to be occurring from April 2nd through April 12th. Maybe this will give you enough budgetary jewels in order to pull for this one in case you really want to pull, because it's going to give you 250 jewels if you land in 4th place, or a whopping 500 jewels. This in total should at least give you one multi, so you can at least throw one multi at this, knowing that, it's going to come back to you. Not to mention, the free jewels that we're getting right now. Then also the Shogun events, where you will see Edo Kuka and Edo Ninon. So those are going to be really cool things, featuring Waiso Flugel. Hopefully I'm saying that right, with Monica and her crew, and then player EXP 1.5. Not to mention, we'll be getting Kuka and Monica shards, lots of them, so it's going to be really nice, honestly. One of the better events because, Edo Ninon, she definitely has a very particular place, not to mention Kuka. They're very lovable waifus, and Monica, of course. Then we also have the spring furniture that's also going to be appearing with the springtime kimono and all sorts of things. So if you want to get your furniture collection on, go for it. Then we have the Sanctum Survey 2X drop that's going to be occurring April 9th through April 14th. And then normal quest drop April 14th through April 19th. I believe April 14th, that's probably when we're going to be getting clan battle closer to that date. So, get ready for that one. And then all the different dates in case you want to sort of look at it. But you can also go to Ken Avenzi sites in case you want a more familiar breakdown and more visuals on it. All right. Then we also have the ranks in case you want a more detailed version of this. Make sure to check out Choco. They have their own YouTube channel, and they're the ones who provide this information. And they'll probably be more knowledgeable on why these ranks are the ranks they are. But for the most part, the summaries that I have to have is the fact that Makoto is going to be rank 13 4able, so she is actually very viable at that stage. Mumi is going to be at 13-4, and then not to mention Christina herself is also going to be a viable unit at 13-4. So all of our prime target hard hitter characters, they'll be viable at 13-4, so you won't have to worry about it. But some characters like Valentine Chizuru, and then people like Summer Kokoros, you leave them where they're at, or at particular areas, you can actually get Summer Kokoro to 13-4. 13-4 is a pretty good rank to say the least. But it's up to you at the end of the day, because a lot of characters who are more support oriented, who stay at lower ranks, who stay at lower stars, who want their UBs more frequently, will, keep their lower ranks. That's why you do this sort of thing. Because I know some people are like, why do you keep them at higher ranks? Why do you keep some at low? Low in order to spam their UB a little bit more frequently, but it only really applies to select supports, not really DPS unless the DPS is someone like Makoto, who's fairly sensitive and wants to UB even more so than ever. And then we also have the other things where Shoko is provided the Luna Tower guide, so make sure to check this out as always. Let's go ahead and jump into Luna Tower ourselves. Now, when it comes to this one, I am still obviously in like rank 150 or floor 150. Why am I at this stage? Well, essentially, it doesn't really matter to me because our progress will carry over. But I know a lot of you have already jumped to like, floor 230. Let's go ahead and look at the different floors. In case you want to, get very specific with it, you can essentially exchange Misato with New Year's Yui in case, you don't have certain characters. If you don't have Mimi, you can essentially exchange her for Kaori or Tomo. These are essentially, how to read the Chacos, Luna Tower guides and stuff. Just note with this Luna Tower specifically, a lot of the teams will be single, as in you'll only be able to run one team. But, you can still run the magic teams in case you want to do so. So the bottom team is essentially another team that you can use. It's very interesting that you can run Yori. You usually don't get to run her. But yeah, pretty cool stuff overall with the Luna Towers. Good luck to everyone. I know, people have tackled it. You guys are all amazing for doing it. I am still catching up. One day if I can do a stream, provide the contents and we can talk about Luna Towers and all the things, we can do that. But there, I got floor 155. Let's jump back into the notes and all the different things occurring. So, I know you guys have heard of it. Princess Connect Grandmasters is currently here. What is this all about? Essentially, it's going to be Auto Chess Princess Connect. It's actually a new gameplay style. I can't believe JP got this as essentially, the April Fool's joke, a full-blown game. I don't know if we can like log into it. It's currently downloadable. Make sure to play it before it's gone. It's only going to be available for a week. FGO does stuff like this, but I can't believe Psy Games did this for Princess Connect. Hopefully, if this thing is insanely successful, we'll see future iterations and maybe, Princess Connect Grandmasters in another timeline in a future where Princess Connect is in this 3D sort of format. Honestly, the waifus look amazing and, the bosses look amazing. I hope they keep this game or at least make it more available than a week. Maybe a month, maybe forever, who knows? But all I know is that I really like this game and essentially I am super stoked for it. Let's go ahead and cover the last bit of news where essentially we are covering the Robo Lima because this is going to be the April Fool's joke that's currently occurring. I'm going to go ahead and do my attack right here and you can view the attack words in case you want to do so. It's essentially the total damage and you get like, some stuff for dealing high amounts of damage as a single player or a single person. But let's go ahead and use the classic where we're essentially using, I would want to use my Makoto, but then again, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think I should use Makoto instead of the Ericos. Makoto or Arthal. Technically, all of my characters should be 13-4. They are not, but let's go ahead and see how much damage we are going to be dealing against the Robo Lima. This is only going to be available for a single day, so by the time this is uploaded, this Robo Lima is probably gone. We're only on mode 1. There's probably like multiple modes and all sorts of things happening with this, boss, this endeavor, the thing we are fighting, the chaos that is ensuing with this like essential boss. I have no idea why we're getting this, but Psy Games going hard for April Fools, you gotta love it. The fact that we get an entirely new gameplay mode with this boss in particular, and we get an entirely new game in JP specifically, I was like, yes, I am all about this all day. Give me more Princess Connect content because this is what I am here for. We'll talk about episode 12 a little bit later. But April Fools is seriously one of the coolest things in Asia countries or JP, KR. They really know how to celebrate it in a proper way in some ways because some people make games, some people make events, other people tease shutdowns, other people, hurt people in certain ways. But thankfully with like Psy Games, they're a little bit kinder. They're giving us stuff, they're giving us events, they're giving us brand new games. And honestly, I love it. It's weird, like American like gacha game companies or American Western companies, they don't really take April Fool's Day to the way, these people take it to their extent. And to be honest, I sort of love this. I hope the next April, we get something really cool like this because I don't remember Princess Connect doing anything special for April. But then again, I think this is technically our 1 year plus like sort of deal hanging around with Princess Connect. So maybe like the first year there wasn't as much stuff. But there we go. That is going to be the battle against the Robo Limas. Let's go ahead and talk about episode 12 of Princess Connect. So if you made it this far in today's video, consider doing the subscribes, the likes and stuff. But I just want to talk about episode 12 because it is the last episode for season 2 of Princess Connect. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. And huge thank yous as always to everyone for leaving the like, supporting the channel. We get to talk about anime in a gacha related YouTube channel. You have no idea how special that means to me, because that means everyone's like seriously all in on Princess Connect, which makes sense because that's the foundations of this channel. But nonetheless, episode 12 for me was a 9 out of 10. It wasn't perfect, obviously, because there were so many loopholes, but it was so satisfying. That's why I give it a 9. I know some people would give it like a 7 or 8 or whatever. 9 for me because it was so enjoyable. And just note with this GIF in particular, the image I posted, it's not from episode 12, so there's no spoilers in this section. We'll talk about the spoilers in the sense that, obviously we got the good ending. It was really wholesome. It was nice. Pecorine finally got united with her family, and it was a tearjerker. I had an absolute blast essentially seeing how the final episode landed, and the fact that there's still technically so many loose ends with Yui and all the different characters. We have things that we can still explore with season 3 of Princess Connect if it does land. But just note with side games and the way they release anime, sometimes they do Umamisume, sometimes they cover Grand Blue. So it's not always like we get, the Princess Connect. There's gonna be different series that they want to cover because they have different, sort of things that they want to like advertise. They have the Shadowverse as well. But yeah, it seems like, they want to probably make an anime for a different series. But thank you so much to all the people who comment, like Flare Knight, Gamer X, Dr. Yiggles, so on and so forth. Everyone, you guys are absolutely amazing. If I didn't leave a heart, it doesn't matter. Still love y'all for essentially, engaging with the content. But Princess Connect, episode 12, season 2, stunning. I love it. I love season 2 of Princess Connect. I hope we get more, and I can't wait to explore all the different things happening in the future of Princess Connect because there's so much love, there's so much things to essentially see. But anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we hit 35,000 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day, and see you guys in the next one. Good luck on the polls if you're doing them.